most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. To the air, Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit, break up that catch. It's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. Looking long again. That's complete inside the 35. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Walker has the Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Rams, nothing. Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And we'll bring up the Rams 1st down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down.
4th down.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. And they're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Stafford. He's got it to his running back. And now just outside the red zone as they come through on 4th down.
Not every team follows the same analytics book, but from what I understand, Kate, there's typically like a red light, yellow light, green light as far as these decision goes. Sometimes it's a hard red. You absolutely don't go for it. I think that was in the middle, and they made that decision pay off.
The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
A gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quick.
Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. George Karlaftis. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17. Stafford back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be rewarded with some yardage, but not the 1st down. Stop has made a decent bit short of it. 4th down upcoming.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Right side, Thornton's got it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Mahomes now. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds just behind the line. Only a yard or two lost, but still counts as a sack for that defense.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets him the first.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Another run for Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams, a 12-yard score. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for
Here's
the
Stafford.
conversion.
And this is Cup. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own. And then, I love this, a little run-up-in by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
On the draw, it's Walker. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Offense to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Working on second down. Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here's Mahomes. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Less than a yard. And it's fourth down.
Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Mahomes to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Williams to start the drive. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
He was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down. They've got a man in motion. On second down, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. The receiver did his job securing the ball. And because of it, those chains are unmoving.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a second down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And across the line he goes. Touchdown Rams. Harrison Mevis on to try to point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Rams 15, Chiefs 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. right. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
30. First down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes. Flush out now to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and he got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
Yeah, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
On the move, headed right. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Two seconds left, but the field goal team is not out there. They want 6 before the half. Throwing here just before halftime. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Stafford now. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So they expect a punt coming up here on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down. Here's Stafford. Got a man. That's Nakua. And it pays off. He gets him that 1st down, Brock. I love it when a team stays aggressive even though they've got the lead. Keeping their offense out there to try to add to it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the stop.
Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
On second down, it's Williams again. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Stafford to throw. He finds Adams, complete. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Stafford on 1st and 10. Perfect 4 for 4 so far to start the second half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Taken down at the 22.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Davis connects on the extra point. And lead grows by 1.
Rams 22, Chiefs 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
The first carry now, Deshaun Smith. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It's Quentin Lake making that stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Running in here with Smith. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action now for Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That one's out and cut on the right side.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. He's not going to challenge for that first down. He's taken down short of the line to gain after he picked up 5.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And this is going to work out in their favor. Give him 7 yards on 4th and 3, and that resets the down.
7-yard gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down for Stafford, and he's found his target all 4 passes so far in this drive. Going left side, Williams with it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it.
And he is across. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kenneth Walker brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this 4th quarter.
Rams 22, Chiefs 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Go to the right side. Is caught by Ferguson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that gives L.A. the 1st.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked shy that 1st down at the 30. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams. That's his 3rd on the ground this week. Mevis now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they add another to their lead.
Chiefs 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chiefs facing a 15-point deficit. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy from 65 yards away.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle.
Chiefs.
And they are back within a score here.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Atwell now to return. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he has the 1st down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
That's good for Rams. 1st down.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
At the 21-yard line.
Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. They're going to pass it here. Has it at the 7. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Lining up for one final snap. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They did it! He made the interception! Picked by Alohi Gilman. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will get back to the end zone. It's a touchdown, and they've got a shot at tying this up. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that's it. No completion, no overtime. This game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Hey, before the world fade away, don't you be lonely. Come over and hold me. Hey, I need you to stay. Tomorrow ain't promised, so we can be honest. All I want, if the world is falling down. All I want, if the world is falling down. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some don't want you to go. Want you stay a bit longer, 'cause you made me stronger. And yeah, I know I'm a mess, but you can see through that. How do you do that? All I want, if the world is falling down. All I want, if the world is falling down. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, 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 love. Give me some love, all we really want, the only thing we ever need, it's just a little love and only the necessities. Just a simple life, just some place to sleep tonight. A little firelight and everything will be alright. Once we live in a dream, someone to say